So here we start off with the past. And the past is about the past. Something from the past, obviously, has come up, and it could be relating to children. It's the Six of Cups. It's also a card saying that you could have received a gift, but it's a card of nostalgia, missing your old stomping grounds, missing friends, maybe getting a visitor that comes in and brings you a gift from the past that you longed for, or you yearned, or you missed. Maybe this comes through to you, but it's definitely the card of dealing with emotions from the past and where you were happy, all your cups were full. Yeah, there was a balance. Maybe a friend, an old friend or a relative or sibling, but longing for that pleasure and enjoyment that you had in the past, in your youth maybe even, but it is in the situation of the past. Then in the current situation we have the Empress. It's a card number 3. 3 is about it moving forward or expanding. The Empress is the card of having patience, because the Empress is the Supreme Mother. You might be dealing with your mother as well in the current situation. And the energies of the Empress is that you need to be patient. You need to wait to give birth to something new that you're wanting, a gift. I mean, pregnancy takes 9 months. It's a gestation period. And currently you're in this situation of waiting patiently for Venus to bring this new beginning, this new birth, for a harvest that you have obviously sown seeds towards, and it's written in the stars that this would come about for you, with the 12 stars in her crown. But she is the Supreme Mother and the mother of all abundance and creativity as well. Just give me a moment. Sorry, Capricorn, I was interrupted there. Okay, so we are in what is hidden in the situation, and it's something about choices, because it's 2 of swords, and having to make a choice about 2 things. Choices is always one or the other, but not able to use your heart in this choice. So you feel like you can't see your way out of it. She has the blindfold on, and you can't feel your way, see or feel your way out of this. So what is hidden is that you actually need to make this choice using your analytical mind, using your mind to make a choice that, and your intuition, because you're at basically a standstill. Maybe you need to make a compromise in some way, because the next card is also about compromise and getting a balance with regards to something, but it's in the background and you're not really aware of it, but there is a choice that has to be made with absolute precision and clarity, and it can only be done using your mind. The attitudes within you and around you is another major arcana card, and it's the card of Temperance, card number 14, which adds up to 5. So the changes and challenges as well with this Temperance is to temper your emotions, to find a balance with your emotions. Water is emotions, and this is a major arcana card saying you need to cool down, calm it. 1 foot in the water, 1 on earth. Get balanced. Look at things in a different light. This is the attitude within yourself, as well as the attitudes of people around you. Maybe they're thinking you need to get more balance in your emotions to get, and that's hidden as well. There's a choice you need to make about getting some form of balance and calming down and sort of going with the flow, being the alchemist of your life, and mixing your emotions without spilling them, without getting out of control. Then in the best action to take, we have this card again, another 5. So the 5 here is the 5 of Pentacles. So this is the card of loss, feeling rejection, feeling left out in the cold, feeling unsupported. And it is in the area of the best action to take, just below having that emotional bliss as well. So you have 3 major arcanas linking that giving birth and to something new that you need to be patient for. And just below that you have a card for your best action to take is to reach out to the people that are supporting you. Because even though on the card it looks like they are left out in the cold and they're walking away, nobody's interested in them and they're feeling rejected, it's their view of it. It's not a reality. Because if they just turned around, turned their backs to where the support was and looked there, there is warmth and support and financial assistance that is tangible, that is real. It is there just behind the window, but they refuse. So you might be refusing to look at the assistance and the support that is there. So you feel this sense of being unsupported, maybe unbalanced, maybe in emotions as well. But the best action is to reach out and ask for help and support in your situation, because it is there. Then your challenge and the obstacle, a major arcana, it's card number 9, the Hermit. You could be dealing either with a Virgo or a Sagittarius as well. Those are the 2 star signs in your reading. And the attitude around you that comes towards you could be a Sagittarius. The obstacle or the challenge could be a Virgo. But the energies around Virgo is that you're searching for answers with the light of David here. You've had to go within, you've had to do it alone. It is 9. 9 is always stand alone. You've had to put yourself sort of in isolation to look for these answers. It's almost like a spiritual pilgrimage that you need to go on to find the solutions with wisdom and get the clarity. So it's not isolation as such that you are alone. It's alone within yourself to find the answers that have value, because it's earthy again, earthy grounded values. And then we have as the outcome the Hangman, card number 12, which is a 3, your expansion. And there again, same thing, a timing card saying by divine timing, whatever this is, you'll find a resolution to it, because the Hangman is a form of a sacrifice. Yeah, you have to make some form of sacrifice here to get your answers. So you almost feel like you're in limbo and that you're just not getting your answers and your whole world is turned upside down. But it's saying that if you took a step back and looked at things from a different perspective, because that's what he does, he's upside down to find the answers, they do come to you. So there's a flow that happens, because whatever the answers are, the different perspectives, the different analysis, the choices come to you by divine timing. If it portends to finances, this card always fares very well for finances. So I'm just going to ask for a little more clarity on this for you as well, Capricorn. Is it dealing with your mom currently? Because it is the card of mother as well. But it is blessing and abundance and having emotional bliss. And yes, it is a new beginning. It might even be motherhood, something new, because that is the Ace of Wands is possibly conceiving as well, being a mother. Maybe that has currently happened, that you are a mother, or you have just conceived, because there's birth, an explosive energy and a new dawn that is rising. It could be a career or a job, and there's a project or it's an opportunity, Ace of Wands, and these opportunities appear, and you in your current situation, the offer is there. It is there for you. Remember, it is by free will, so it's the choices we make. What is hidden here? What is the analytical choice, or the choice made from the mind, detached from emotion, for the situation that Capricorn is in? And here we go. The choice is, and what is hidden is the King of Wands. Now this is a fire sign. This is a court card. It is somebody possibly in your life that is there, that is very stable for you. He can be a Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. He's got fire energy. He brings this creative energy. He takes care of his family. He's loyal. He has integrity. He gets off his butt to do the work. He doesn't just sit there and shout out the commands. Kings bring changes that affect you on the outside. they make rulings and decisions that affect the greater good as well. So that you're not even aware of it, and there's a choice that you need to make about this beginning, and it could be a birth of a baby or a new family that is started as well. Then we're looking at the Five of Pentacles in the best action to take here. So the best action to take here is to reach out for assistance, for camaraderie, for support in what you need. And here we see a mother and a child sort of walking and feeling depressed, that they're not being supported or taken care of in a tangible way. So why that? And there we have Cancer, the card of Cancer. So you might be dealing with a Cancer, best action to take, maybe approach a Cancerian. 7, the Chariot, and that is, again, these two horses are different colors. So by sheer determination, you have the victory of moving forward. It's also the card of travel, moving forward, because you, with your persistence and your will, have managed to bring two very opposing forces, these horses pull in different directions, to pull your chariot that's been stuck in a muddy mire out and to get it moving. It's the card of absolute success and victory, moving forward at a fast pace. If you reach out for the success or for the support, you have success. And then just to keep our reading short, I'm going to go to the card of the outcome, which is the Hangman, the card of sacrificing something to get something, taking a step back to see, get a better perspective on something. And what is that? What is that for Capricorn? Okay, and it could be in a relationship. It could be with your heart. It could be with a person. Capricorn, you might be, there we have a man. It could be a woman. Here we have a woman. It could be a man. But this looks like wanting to offer your heart to somebody. This is water energy, or somebody. The outcome is maybe a water person offers their heart to you. Water sign, it doesn't have to be, but it's internal change on emotions. And here we have balance your emotions as well. And the Empress is about emotions. Cancer is about emotions. You know, yeah, you're going within yourself to get answers as well. And here's a choice that need to be made. But this could be also the card of the Queen of Cups is normally a person that can give you emotional support, but she can also be somebody that comes from the heart and gives emotional support in a sense that is honest, because we have the blue here as well. And to bring peace and abundance, we have the white roses there. And we have the Rowan, control and discern, and exactly that. There's this card, there's that card, you know, control and discernment with the Rowan tree. I'm going to just pause this to save time and then read it from the book. It did come out upright, and we'll read it as such. Just give me a moment. There we go. And it says, when Rowan appears, it is a reminder that you have more control over what is happening around you than you may believe. Now is the time to maintain control over your emotions, and you will find your endeavors greatly protected. A very sacred tree in the Norse tradition, Rowan reminds us that there must be a balance between common sense and superstition, science and magic, freedom and discipline. And that is all with this card here. Absolutely. Knowledge overcomes fear and gives birth to discernment. Opportunities for true knowledge are at hand, and you will be able to filter out what and who is no longer suitable for you.